What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Cobra Kai Season 5, Episode number 4, and he's back! I mean, it was kind of expected. The one thing this show doesn't do a great job of is hiding their future reveals of the nostalgia characters coming back. Like,
well,
we knew Silver was coming back. It was obvious. We knew that Kreese was going to be involved. And then it's like, obviously Mike Barnes is coming. Like, they don't hide it.
Obvious, not obvious?
I think it's insanely obvious. Okay. When Kreese is calling, I'm going to call an old friend. Obviously, he's calling Silver.
I mean, like, what if by some crazy chance that his old instructor just happens to still be alive, ancient, but alive?
Yeah.
Could have been that guy.
I think it's obvious. And we knew we were getting Mike Barnes. Wasn't sure in what context. I thought it was kind of also a really interesting story element. Like, would Silver be the one calling Barnes? Would Daniel somehow try to get him involved? And my initial thought the moment we could even think about Barnes coming back was the idea that, like, he wouldn't want anything to do with Silver or Cobra Kai because of how things ended. And that's clearly where we are. That's the situation. I didn't think it was going to be the way Daniel handled it, being all sneaky and, like, I don't know. Daniel's making some questionable decisions.
Stop being a baby and just walk up to somebody and face them face to face, not sneak into the back and try to, like, whatever, dude.
This is what Terry Silver does to you and your mindset, and it turns you basically into a crazy person who makes ridiculous decisions and...
Well, guess what happens when you assume something?
You
makes an ass out of you. No, just out of you. Not you and me. You.
So that whole situation and him coming back and revealing the plan, and then just the absolutely insane, incredible, mind-blowing, never thought I would ever see it in a million years moment where Chosen and Mike Barnes were fighting. Not only fighting, but they were fighting in a furniture store that is owned by Mike Barnes. Like,
but I would have liked to see them, you know, in their prime. Fighting. Not that they're not in their prime, but they're not in their prime.
I mean, I think that would be a really interesting, like, what-if scenario of, like, what if Mike Barnes fights Chosen and they're, like...
Every single time.
At their peak.
Every single time you say Mike Barnes.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. I can't get it out of my head. Literally every time. Instantly. Mike Jones. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, that's got to qualify him as, like, one of the greatest one-hit wonders in the world, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, that shit's still planted in your dome all these years later.
From the fucking, what, 90s, early 2000s?
Forever ago. But, yeah, I think that would be a really fun kind of little what-if series. Because, I mean, in reality... If we're really talking about, like, serious shit, Daniel would lose to all of them. He's by far the least experienced when it comes to actual karate and fighting.
Yeah.
But he is the best instructor because Miyagi's the man. He's the best. So I think that would be a lot of fun. But just seeing Chosen and Mike Barnes fight is just insane. It was just, like... unbelievable. This show continues to just hit you with stuff like that, and I absolutely love it. But Daniel reveals kind of what's going on with Silver and that he's back, and Barnes is just kind of like, wait, what? This dude's back? Like, that's horrible. I wish there was something I could do for you. Oh, here's the lawyer who did my contract way back in the day. And I don't know if this was a good idea. Like, Daniel just calling the dude and leaving a voicemail. I feel like that was a really bad play. It just didn't seem like the smartest move. Like, if you got the dude's name... track him down and maybe have a face-to-face, maybe less paper trail in a sense, I guess. But Silver found out and had this really creepy sauna moment with Daniel where he basically kind of revealed, like, oh, hey, I know what you're doing. I told you not to play with fire, and here you are playing with fire. And literally, Mike Barnes' furniture store is now burning down as the episode ended.
I really hope you have good insurance on that.
Absolutely insane. But it feels like things are going to get really bad for Daniel. Because, like, Silver's in a place where I feel like he's going to get extreme. And the more Daniel tries to interfere and just try to, like, wreck what he's trying to do with Cobra Kai, I feel like he's just going to keep getting more and more extreme with his actions. Yeah. And I don't know. Like, it feels like...
hurting everybody involved. I mean, I'm sorry to go back to the furniture store, but that's so fucked up.
Yeah, because he specifically...
That's his whole livelihood.
Yeah, he specifically said, like, I'm going to go handle my old friend, and assuming that he's talking about Barnes in that situation, because who else would have... Like, I guess the question continues to come up, like, how does Silver continue to find out this information? And it just shows that he basically has unlimited resources and just knows everything. Like, who else would have given Daniel the number to that lawyer?
Right.
Right?
That's just creepy in itself.
Yeah. So. Dude's just got unlimited resources and can just get any information that he wants. Like, the fact that he figured out Chosen so quickly just because of a Cheers and then was like, oh, that was Okinawa. I'm going to find... Like, he could have searched the karate school or whatever. But like, yeah, he's really smart. Like, we know he's smart, but he's also pretty ruthless and could be kind of scary at times. So that whole deal and situation feels like it's going to be bad for Daniel. And I feel like Silver's kind of in his dome right now and kind of owning some space in his mind.
You said dome.
Yeah. Because Daniel continues to make these decisions that don't come across as like the smartest plays.
Or honorable.
I mean, I don't know if honorable's nothing that's happening is honorable.
Because who would approve of this? Would Mr. Miyagi be approving of all this going behind? And he would just be like, let karma take care of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
or at least that's what I think.
Again, this is what Silver does to people. It just makes you think crazy and irrationally, like hearing the conversation with Barnes on the, like, doing the furniture deal, thinking that he was talking to Silver because, like, oh, I'll break the legs and I'd be worse this time and I want 50. They were hitting on very specific things that Barnes kind of talked about in the original Karate Kid 3 movie. But yeah, I just think he's acting really rash and not really composed. And these are the type of moments where Daniel needs Miyagi because it would calm him down. He would, like, center him, balance him back up, and just be like, dude, chill. You're acting crazy. So I feel like things are going to get even more extreme. Like, I don't know how you get much more extreme than burning down a dude's business, but
that's wild.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of fighting. I feel like there's going to be a lot of problems. And, I mean, things at home with Daniel aren't great currently because of how, like, it was supposed to end with the tournament, and it's obviously still going. So, yeah, I feel like everything around Daniel's life is kind of going crazy. And, like, Samantha, she had a spa day with the girls, and she did this deprivation tank and was trying to find herself and had this really trippy moment of, like, everyone in her life was like, who am I? Like, she's trying to figure out who she is. And everyone's like, oh, you're my girlfriend. You're this, you're that, you're this.
But who
you're
are
LaRusso 2.0.
Yeah.
And then you hear Tori's voice, but it's Sam dressed in black, and then she ends up fighting herself. It was kind of, it was a pretty cool scene, not gonna lie. I thought it was pretty awesome.
I mean, that's the case. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy.
Yeah, and so her and Miguel obviously have some stuff to deal with. They had a little conversation. Miguel went and bought a nice little necklace and thought they were going to have like a makeup moment, but then she kind of flipped it on him and was like, we need to break up. I need
feel
time
like he
to myself.
still could have given her the necklace just as like a nice gesture, but whatever. In the dirt it goes,
just
I guess.
Drops it. So Miguel got very upset, and where he goes, hopefully he kind of could stay focused and stay on track and keep things going in a positive direction.
But what is he going to do when he hears out they're having a baby?
I know. That's pretty wild.
They're having a baby.
Like, Johnny is going to be a daddy again. And the two of them are very cute. Their relationship is very sweet. Yeah. And the way Johnny he had that little moment in the drugstore where he saw a dad kind of struggling with his child and, like, the little carrier. And it kind of freaked him out. You kind of saw him kind of get freaked out. But then he went home and, like, he's watching videos. He, like, baby-proofed his whole place. He had a whole family of cockroaches living in his couch, which...
So gross.
He tried to, like, bomb his apartment, but then, like, felt the need to take a shot of his beer and took his mask off, like... Johnny did.
You're a ding-dong,
Johnny did.
Yeah.
But he's moving in a good direction, and I'm wondering if Carmen getting pregnant is going to kind of create more issues for Johnny, because he has to deal with Robbie. He needs to be there for Miguel, but now he's also got to be there for Carmen, who's pregnant, and he needs to be an active, present father.
This is going to be really tough for Robbie and Miguel, separately as well as together.
Yeah, hopefully those two can squash their differences and work through it.
That's hard. Everybody in this show is a teenager, so the maturity level just isn't there, and the emotions are wild.
And the stuff they're dealing with is pretty insane.
A lot.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yes. So, I mean, and don't get me wrong, you think I could handle this with any level of maturity? Right. You are incorrect.
I mean, Robbie kicked Miguel over a rail and essentially broke his back.
Yeah.
I mean, the fight is what it is, but like that, even that one moment alone is just like, holy shit, that's traumatizing. So, a lot going on. I can't wait to see where this goes, because again, the way they introduce these old school characters and the storylines, I love it. I'm digging it. I think it's a lot of fun. You ready for the next episode?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hey, Johnny, could you help me with something?
Oh.
I'm here for whatever you need.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, buddy. All right. This is cute, though.
Is this like a dream? Like this?
Daydreaming.
What is?
Oh my god, what is happening? happening right now? Whose dream is this?
This has to be a
Carmen's
Johnny.
or Johnny's?
This feels like a Johnny dream.
This is very like Top Gun.
I mean, it is Top Gun. It's got the song.
Dude, look, he looks amazing. How old is he now? He looks great. Oh, and a baby. Oh my god, and the carry. Oh my god, look at this baby.
Or is this her dream in hopes of what he will be?
I don't know, but oh my god. Oh, it was hers.
That's funny. That's she sees him as her maverick.
How dare.
Duh.
Snake always wait for right time to strike.
How is he gonna strike? If he was willing to go that far with Mike.
Maybe now Bonds would join our fight.
I don't think he knows it was Silver. I heard he left town while the insurance company investigates.
Do not worry, Daniel-san. I will allow no attack on my watch.
Almost ready? It's too much. Should I lose the necklace?
No, honey, you just caught us off guard. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Keep an eye on the dealership and the house. Just be ready for anything.
I hope he's getting paid well for all this work.
$30,000 in 30 days from home? Look no further. I'm the man. No, I don't know my bank routing number, but I do know my social security.
Don't do it.
Don't.
14. I got someone at the door. Let me call you right back. Her maiden name was Brown.
Oh, fucker. Don't do that.
Do you have Robbie's stuff for me?
Yeah, sure he's gonna be all right.
Spending the summer at my parents' cabin on Bainbridge Island, beaches, hiking, 3 meals a day.
Oh.
He's gonna be just fine.
All right,
He's
I'll grab
leaving?
his stuff.
Well, I was hoping.
It actually looks like a functioning adult lives here now.
I made some changes.
Oh my god. You knocked Carmen up, didn't you?
How did you?
You took down the babes, it smells nice in here, and now you're making that face.
What face?
That one, overwhelmed. It's the same face you made when I got pregnant.
It's a lot to figure out. Carmen had this dream about us. A house and a yard.
Yards aren't cheap. Can you really afford a kid on your part-time sensei salary?
Yeah, I'm not a sensei anymore. Last time I looked for a job, nobody wanted me. I'm not a suit and tie type of guy.
Hey, what if I told you there was a way you could earn real money without being scammed and without a tie?
I tried that after high school. Some of the women got a little grab.
Ride shares, food delivery, but you will need a real phone for that.
He had a cell phone. He's gonna be a DoorDash delivery dude.
I bet you could get there really fast.
So, Sam, how's the whole Eat, Pray, Love journey going? It's actually been better than I expected. It's been kind of nice to just focus on myself. Not all the karate or relationship drama.
Hey, babe!
Oh, I totally forgot that they were coming. I can tell him I'll see him later. No, Moon, seriously. I mean, this is gonna happen. It's all right.
Hey, how you doing, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. Good, and how about you?
Awkward.
Is anyone?
Yeah, I mean, no, but yeah, you can go ahead.
That place looks fun.
How was Mexico?
Did you hit up the beach with your dad?
Wasn't really that kind of trip. We did work out a few of our issues. There's still some that are just too big to solve. Look, I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I was wondering if you consider taking a break from Cobra Kai.
What are you talking about?
Now's the time to get out before things get worse.
I can't just quit.
Well, if I did it, you can do it. Trust me, Silver's gonna get inside of your head, and then he's gonna tell
Robbie,
you that...
I'm glad you and your dad worked through some of your shit, but don't tell me what to do.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Shit.
We've been here before. This address sounded familiar.
Mr. and Mrs. LaRusso, it's so nice of you to come. Ava Garcia. You're Ava Garcia. You were about to say that, and then I interrupted. Now I'm mortified.
Amanda's been gushing about your organization.
Helping underprivileged teens is very important to her.
Well, then we share that in common. Your house is so beautiful. Oh, this isn't my home. It belongs to one of our donors, actually.
Silver.
This is right. I love that license plate.
Amanda LaRusso. What a pleasure to finally have you at my home.
I didn't realize you were acquainted.
You go back, what, 30? 35 years? Wow. Amanda, you look positively radiant.
Thank you.
We have so much fun in store.
Yikes, dude.
What a coincidence. Your wife and I supporting the same charity.
Bullshit.
I don't think that's a coincidence.
Do not Ruin this day for my wife.
I have no intention of ruining her day. Let's just hope nothing else ruins it for her.
Oh, fuck her.
Daniel's gonna freak out.
Yeah.
He's gonna do something dumb. Watch.
Woo, nerd alert! You're my dork? Get inside. I'm looking for anything under $50.
That's good. For a second. This one technically works.
Oh my god. Come on, Dimitri.
Dude, phones aren't cheap.
Looking pretty pasty, La Pusso.
Oh my god.
I said I was sorry. Okay, and you already got me back. Thought we were cool.
Oh, you thought we were cool. Okay, let me think. Are we cool? Nah.
God damn.
Is it Brawl time at the water park now?
I guess.
Could add that to their
What
list.
the hell was that?
Hey, that's none of your business.
Now I'm making it my business. Maybe he needs another haircut to remember who he's talking to.
Alright, fucking slow down.
You're only the champ because Diaz got hurt. Probably won as many fights as you did.
Yeah, but one of those was against you. That wasn't much of a fight now, was it?
You really gonna take that from me? From Lip?
Hey! Back off!
Unless you want to get your ass kicked, I suggest you stay on your side of the park. Hey, yo, champ!
All right.
Yep, gotta be good in front of the littles.
I know you can handle yourself. But don't tell me that the best place for Kenny is Cobra Kai.
It's not. It's not.
No way this is a coincidence. He had to know we were coming. He's planning something, Amanda.
Yeah.
I don't think we're safe here.
You promised to keep the karate conflict away for the day.
You know, that's before he lured us into the lion's den.
Yes, look at him.
I'm not against your husband.
Well, he would beg to differ. He thinks that you tricked him into coming here so you can enact whatever the next phase of your karate.
Why would you say that?
Of course, Daniel would think so low of me.
Oh my
The way I
god.
treated him in the past was unforgivable. That's not me anymore. I want to have a positive impact on kids.
No, you don't.
What I want is to train kids to use karate not for war, but to better themselves. And I wish Daniel would see that instead of sending his man to rough up my potential hires.
I'm sorry, you did what now?
When should we just cancel it? It's like 20 minutes late.
Wait, it says it's approaching now.
Guy's name Michael?
It's Michaela.
Whatever. Hurry up, this other app's telling me I gotta pick up a guy named Jimmy John.
Fucking Johnny, dude. He's gonna get the worst rating ever.
Yeah.
You should probably get in the left lane. Are you gonna turn on your signal?
Hey, watch out for that car!
Down.
1 star.
Oh, a peeing in a can? Oh, what about the lid? Oh, ouch. Oh, with the guy in the car.
I mean, that's some precision targeting to get it into a beer can.
But the lid. Oh, God. Dude, where is the owners of this water park?
You kidding me with this bullshit again? And there's Key.
I thought you said he wasn't in Cobra Kai anymore.
That's what Sensei told me.
Oh, shit. Rumble at the water park. It's coming. They're going to have a really impressive list of Brawl locations.
Staying out of this. Don't. So weak. Stop it! All of you, or you're all getting kicked out. Okay, clearly we can't coexist in peace, so let's find a solution.
How about a race?
We're going to do a competition.
Do you think these are actual six-packs or airbrushing?
No, they're young. I'm sure they're in really good shape.
How come you didn't tell me you sent Chosen to assault numerous job applicants at Silver's dojo?
What? I did not send him in to do that. He was put in a bad situation.
Up next, will Mr. LaRusso come up to present your donated item?
Oh, cool.
Authentic bonsai trees. They're extremely rare. They must be grown with love and care in order to develop strong roots. Because having a strong foundation, they will then choose their own way to grow, just like us. That's what my mentor taught me many years ago. He not only brought these trees into my life, but what they represent. Harmony, balance, and honor.
Let me guess, Silver's gonna get them?
I'll start the bidding for this collection of rare bonsais at $2,000. Going for $3,000. $3,500.
$30,000.
Oh, fucking guy. And then he's what, gonna burn them?
I know exactly where to put these. Giving back to underprivileged youth has always been a passion of mine.
He's gonna throw him in the pool or something, isn't he, guys?
Not in front of all these people, he's not.
So disrespectful.
As a joint initiative with Dreams for Teens, I will be offering free karate classes to all low-income students at any one of our dojos. Help me spread the message to continue assisting those in need.
This is awful.
The thing is that he's...
I respect these bonsai.
They do sound like a lot of work. Might just use a mulch.
See?
I
Fucking
feel
guy.
like he's getting Amanda on his side, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's
which
what
I also
Silver...
hate.
That's what Silver does really well.
Here. Take a taquito. It'll make you feel better. I already took one and it didn't help.
Dude.
You know, not everybody gets to do their dream job. Most people hate what they do. You think I ever wanted to work in a pawn shop, let alone own 3? Dealing with the likes of you is like the worst part of my day. Really? So why don't you quit? Because it pays the bills. But most of all, it allows me time for what matters most. My family. You have a family? 3 kids. You'll never meet them. Once you figure out what matters most, well, that other stuff gets a little easier because you know you're doing it for them.
Aw, thanks, babe.
There's a lot of powerful messages in this show.
There is.
Still giving you 1 star for touching my food. Join the club, man.
You haven't been back to the dojo. There's a rumor that you're quitting.
It's
and
true. I know you're in Cobra Kai because of me, but I just wanted you there because I thought it would help you.
It did.
It'll turn you into someone you don't want to be. That's what happened to me.
Are you fighting your friend or your opponent?
I didn't want to hurt you at the turn. That's what Cobra Kai makes you do.
Glad you didn't hold back. I needed that.
No, Kenny, I have been down this path before.
Back off.
Oh, jeez.
Before Cobra Kai, I used to get picked on.
Now
I'm
you do
stronger
the
than I've ever
picking?
been. I'll never quit because I'm not a quitter.
Is he gonna stay in Cobra Kai just to like...
Who, Robbie?
Yeah,
No,
just
I
to
don't
like
think
show
so.
kids like, hey, this isn't the way?
No, I don't think so.
Is there a way to go faster down these things?
What the hell? You guys cheated! There was a hole in my tooth!
Did he just do that?
I know this was you. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna strike first if that's what you think. You don't have the balls to anyway. Is that all you got?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
You want to go?
Hey, everybody get out and leave the park immediately. I mean it. Everybody out now.
I didn't know that about Amanda. Thanks for telling me.
Of course. I'm glad we could chat.
Not interfering with my family, huh? I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
I think your mind's playing tricks on you, Danny boy.
Then what did you say to Ava about my wife?
I told her she's a phony, psychopathic liar who should never be trusted.
I did not push him that hard. He's making me look like the bad guy when he's the one attacking my family.
Actually, he spoke quite highly of Amanda.
He did what?
He told me how respected your wife is in the community, how your whole family is, or was.
They should have left as soon as they got there. This guy's the worst. I mean, he's really good at being terrible, but he's the worst.
Hey, can you hear me? I'm calling from my car phone.
About Robbie. I want him to come stay with me this summer. All right, I'll do whatever I have to
make it work.
It's what I should have done for him and you a long time ago. I quit too many jobs over the years because I didn't like them.
considering what's best for all of us.
I wasn't man enough to know it then, but I do now.
Does he have somebody in the car?
I'm sorry I suck, Shannon.
We were both young and dumb. I'm glad that Robbie gets to stay here now and see this side of you. I'm happy for you.
Thanks. Whoa, 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 dude. I think you just missed my stop.
He has somebody in it.
Oh, man.
I know you won the tournament, everything's going good for you right now, but by defending them, you're part of the problem.
I was just hoping that we could have a fun day together, but I guess that's impossible.
It's only impossible if you're still in Cobra Kai.
Well, I'm not leaving Cobra Kai.
Well, then I guess that's it. You and Kenny and everyone else can stay brainwashed, but I'm done trying to help.
Come on, girl. Snap out of it.
I mean, she's got to, like, start putting it together and realize that, like, even with the cheating at the tournament and stuff.
Hey! I could have sworn Sensei said you were out of Cobra Kai.
I'm not in Cobra Kai.
Yet you're on their side every time they start fights?
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Look, I know you think just because you came down to Mexico that you think you're a good guy. Well, guess what? You're not.
I didn't come down to Mexico for you.
Nobody asked you to go anywhere. Hey, hey! I want you guys to get along. We're all friends now. No, we're not friends.
We never will be.
Shit.
You knew how important this was to me, and yet you could not, for one day, put this stupid rivalry aside. I'm afraid we're never gonna have normalcy ever again. Not when you continue to stir up these ridiculous fights.
Fight at furniture store. My fault.
You had a fight at a furniture store?
Oops.
Shit.
Daniel, this ends now.
This is exactly what Silva wanted to happen.
Do you hear yourself? The reason we're fighting is because you can't let things go.
You don't understand what this man is capable of. He won't stop until he's ruined every aspect of my life, and that's why I have to take him down.
You really won't stop.
You need to let me and Chosen handle this. It's the only way to make it all end.
Fine.
She's out.
I won't be here for it.
Where you going?
Away from here. Away from you. Taking the kids with me.
Yeah, saw that coming. I mean, can you blame her?
No!
From her,
like, fuck, again, dude? What else?
From her perspective, like...
Yeah, and that's the thing. You have to, like, think of it literally from her eyes. You can't know the whole story of, like, the behind the scenes and the history with Silver. You have to literally think of it in her shoes, and it's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Daniel sounds like a crazy... Like, he legitimately sounds like a crazy person. Even if he was just like, do you know what he said to me? Like, he told me that he spread all these lies and did all this stuff to you, to that person. She'd be like, what are you talking about? Why would he do that? Like, nothing makes sense because Silver is so good at putting up the facade. He's just so good at just playing people. He looks nice. He speaks well. He's got good causes. Everything he says, it's like, yeah, sign me up. But then it's like you go behind the scenes, you actually see what he's dealing with and what he is, and he doesn't reveal that to a lot of people. It takes a lot to see what he truly is.
But
and it's like,
this also looks like Daniel and Amanda are not good communicators at all. When there's drama going on, I fucking tell him everything. What I said, what they say, the history, I give him the whole details. So there's nothing that you are gonna hide.
I just think Daniel is... he's being so irrational with everything because he's super emotional.
Yeah, which I get. I totally get.
It's Terry Silver. Like, Terry Silver is triggering for him to a level that just looks like it's ruining his damn marriage. Like, you saw it in the first episode.
His whole life.
Like, the moment that Chosen showed up, she was kind of like, wait, I thought this was over, I'm done. But then he gave her, like, the pina colada at the very end of the episode, and then it felt like things were okay. But now things are just... They continue to escalate. Why would she want to be around this? This is literal high school drama as grown-ass adults.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally what it is. And, I mean, she had a really good opportunity in this episode, and Daniel ruined it. So, I don't blame her for behaving the way that she is and feeling the way she is, because, again, Silver does a phenomenal job of putting up a certain look. And... people buy into it. People see it. And again, it's one of those really difficult things because I think it goes back to the communication thing you talk about.
Yes.
In my situation, I would be so upfront about everything that Silver has done and everything that we've been through and how it all played out. And the fact that she didn't even know that he went to the furniture store and got into a fight. Like, how do you not know that? he's not revealing things, he's holding things back, and it's the way it's being revealed just makes him look like a crazy person.
It does.
That's the bottom line, because
it's unfortunate because we know that Silver is a crazy person.
Like, instead of like striking him after Silver said that stuff to you, like, that's a moment where you walk away, pull your wife to the side.
Definitely never put your hands on anybody else.
But like, I mean, he went to put his hand on him and he kind of just blocked it off. But it's one of those things where it's like, okay, Silver said this to me. I'm going to go take my wife. I'm going to take her aside and I'm going to have a talk with her. Be like, what happened? Like, what's going on? Or talk to the other person. Or just try to stay out of it completely and just see how it plays out. Because you got to think of it from Silver's point of view. Why would it make him look good talking shit about someone else?
No, when you
that moment.
When you talk shit about somebody else, it makes you look bad.
Yeah.
Not the person you're talking shit about. It makes you look bad.
And the fact that Daniel continues to fall for his traps, all it's doing is feeding Silver even more. He knows that he fucking owns Danny Boy. And the fact that he keeps calling him that, so awesome. But like the most demeaning kind of way possible.
Yes.
Because you know
Good
every
for the
time.
show.
Right. You know every time he says that to him, it's just like tearing him apart inside. Every time he says Danny Boy, you know Daniel is just fucking losing his shit.
Meanwhile, like, the actor himself is probably older than...
Right. It's just so wild that, like, Daniel... And again, looking at things in Daniel's perspective, I understand the way he's acting too. Because he knows and he can kind of tell what the bigger picture is here. And he's not wrong about any of it.
No.
He's just handling it in a poor way.
Yes, but I mean, it's almost like panic mode of like, I need to figure this out right now. I need to stop him right now. Like, it's just
his tunnel vision
to calm
is
down
just,
because he's very emotional, and I totally get that. Don't get me wrong.
That's what Silver does to people.
Yeah, you just need to take a step back.
He's seeing everything in with tunnel vision, and he doesn't see anything else around him. All he sees is Silver bad. Silver doing bad things. Silver hurting my family. Like, his plan to hurt everything. Like, that's all he sees. He doesn't see all the other stuff that's going on around him. And now, again, like, she's gone. She's going to leave. She's going to take the kids wherever she's going.
But that also might be good for Sam and Anthony to go elsewhere.
I mean, Sam needs that bad, based off of what happened in this episode. Because all the kids, they decided to have a pool day at the water park, and they can't coexist.
You can't even have that.
They can't coexist in the same place because there's just so much animosity and so much conflict and rivalry that's built up that you can't even enjoy a fun day at the park. And, you know, I think Kenny's becoming one of the bigger problems because he is feeling so good about himself now.
Which, I mean, that's good,
It's
but not
good.
like this.
But again, he's using it in a way where, like, he's trying to fight Hawk. Like, I don't know if that's the right play. And, like, the way Hawk comes in, like, he immediately just... I don't know.
Puffs his chest and is like, I'm bigger than you. I'm a champion.
And it just goes, like, because Hawk, even, his attitude and mindset could be in a better place. But knowing that you're walking up to an entire crew of Cobra Kai, you know things aren't going to be great.
Right.
And, again...
I think Hawk punctured that inner tube, I'm just saying.
You think Hawk did it while he was coming? Like, he said something on the way down. He's like, what the hell? Like, so it was deflating while he was going down.
Okay. I don't know. I'm worried that he might think he was like falling behind, and so he felt like that was the only way to do it.
No, I think they actually sabotaged it. Okay, that's what I think. But like, I really like Kenny as a character, and seeing the way Robbie is trying to handle him and try to like talk to him, like,
but Kenny's not having any of it
because he's feeling really good about himself in his current state. Because again, he was bullied a lot, and now
he wants to be the bully.
He may not want to be the bully, but he's not being bullied anymore, and he's got a lot of friends around him now that makes him feel a lot better about stuff. And
that
that's
Kyler
another
guy is the
he's so
fucking
annoying.
worst.
He's so annoying. He's so annoying. But like the whole Tori situation too, like it's hard to. I feel like she's going to leave Cobra Kai.
I hope so.
Because I think everything that Robbie... I think when things calm down a little bit, maybe she'll think about it more. But again, she's in a good spot too, because even Silver's like, I'm going to make you the face of this place. You're the champion, and we're going to make you the face of Cobra Kai. For someone who wants that validation and that extra built of confidence with the stuff that even she's dealing with, how do you say no to that?
Right.
So it's one of those things where I wonder how the thought of the way Silver paid off the ref and how that's all going to play into this, because Robbie's not wrong in this position where everyone's kind of, again, it's the Silver effect. Everyone's being manipulated by him. Everyone feels good doing Cobra Kai. Everyone is in a really good, comfortable, confident position. But at the reality, like at the core of the whole situation, Cobra Kai is bad because Terry Silver is bad.
Word.
We still haven't seen Kreese, by the way.
No.
Is he doing okay? Like, obviously,
I wonder what the actual actor is doing.
He's
this
actually
season.
in jail. But yeah, like I think it. I try to put myself in everyone's situation, and like thinking through like Kenny's eyes, it's tough because I totally get what he's feeling. He's feeling really good. He's feeling really comfortable. He feels really strong and confident. But then it's like I see things from Robbie's eyes where it's like, nah, they tried to manipulate me. I didn't want to hurt you in the tournament, but I did. But that's what Cobra Kai made me do. So he's felt that influence and been through it. He's trying to like pass it along to Tori, who just won this big championship that she gave a really great speech about how it kind of validates everything and it makes her feel good. You're asking these people to walk away from that.
Even Kenny was like, no, like I needed that like kick in the face. Like, seriously? I don't think that's true.
It's just one of those things where it's a difficult ask because, again, they're not experiencing the negative aspect of what Cobra Kai could do to you.
Until it happens.
Which is what Robbie was trying to say. Right. That's basically what Robbie's trying to say, but it's one of those things where if I was in Tori's spot, even though I know about the cheating, or if I was in Kenny's spot, I'd be like, nah, you just had a bad experience. Fuck you. You're not Cobra Kai material. Like, that's what I would do in my mindset if I was, like, gung-ho, feeling good about Cobra Kai. But, like, it just wasn't your thing.
Well,
you weren't cut out.
Kid, yeah. I mean, we know better now.
You just weren't cut out to be Cobra Kai, so shoo away, go away. I don't care about you anymore. So it's just one of those things where...
How did that go again?
These kids are dealing with a lot. These kids are dealing with a lot, and there's just so much drama. There's so many emotions, and...
Hormones.
I was really hoping that Miguel and Robbie would be able to squash their beef. But it doesn't feel that way because, again, from Miguel's point of view, every time there's a scuffle,
Robbie's
in the middle, and it looks like he's on the Cobra Kai side of things. Even though he's do with both. Tori. Yeah. He's trying to defend Tori. He doesn't care about Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang or whatever. He doesn't give a shit about any of that at this point. He doesn't care about any of that. Him and Tori are together, and he's trying to protect her from the Cobra Kai thing, and it just looks like he's on that side, and he's not. But Miguel, obviously, they still have a ton of beef and so much history and shit that they've been through that you see that, you build something in your mind, and you get aggressive and angry immediately, and it's just, I want them to be good. And it's like Johnny shows up there after a horrible day of being an Uber driver. Full of 1 stars.
Yeah, but he did get a good lesson from the pawn shop owner.
He did get a good lesson from the pawn. Like, this show gives you a lot of really big life lessons, and I could speak to that because everything changes when you have a family, and it's like your priorities completely shift, and you want to do what's best for the family, and you want to do what's best for your wife and your kids, and just support them and allow them to do whatever the hell it is that they want. And, you know, you just go through the ringer to try to make sure that your family's happy. So,
thanks, babe.
You got to make sacrifices for certain things. And, like, I totally understand that. And I'm going through a lot of that mindset currently with a lot of things because certain things in life play out. So, yeah, there are messages in this show. There's a lot of There's a lot of young messages, but there's also a lot of adult stuff in here, too. So...
Thanks, dear.
I do what I can. So, it's a good show.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. I mean, are we going to get Mike Barnes back? Is he going to get him this?
You can't just go from, like, a very heartfelt message into just Mike Barnes.
Mike Barnes!
Jones. You can't just do that.
It's called a segue.
We appreciate you.
I know, and I appreciate you. I love my family very much. I'll do anything for them. So, Mike Barnes!
Mike Jones.
All right. Well, we'll leave it on that then. So you guys can leave all your comments down below. Share your thoughts. And we'll catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.